Today I am at Value Village and I am here to see if I can find any vintage items to resell in my Etsy shop, Fifth Avenue Vintage Co., or possibly keep for myself. And I have a little small bag of stuff to donate so that I can get 20% off. And you can see behind me there is a Salvation Army right behind me. So that'll be my next destination, but that'll be in the next video. So let's go into Value Village and see what I can find. So I'm over where they have their vases and their knickknacks and collectibles. I usually don't start in this area, but I decided to change it up today. That's an interesting piece. It's quite weighty. Looks like it's possibly made out of red clay. It does have a marking on it. It's really pretty. I will put that in my cart. That looks like a pottery class piece. This is interesting. It's got some chips on it though. It's a neat looking bud vase though. A few chips and flaws on that piece. Lots of crazing on that one. This looks like IKEA. Yes. It's an interesting vase. Oh, that's really heavy. That's Pier 1. Looks like older Pier 1. It's really, really heavy though. This would be really costly to ship. Looks like a pretty decent piece of glass though. $10. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, it's super, super light. I think it's made out of a gourd. It's an owl and it's got a baby owl inside. Made in Canada. It's very interesting. I feel like the owl is missing something. I don't know. There's something odd about the owl. It's only $3.99. Definitely an interesting piece. I'm not sure where exactly that's made. My guess is it's Canadian made. Some chips on it though. There's a onyx bookend for $5.99. It's just one. I don't see any chips or cracks on it. It's only $5.99, so I'm going to put it in my cart and think about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to grab it. I'm going to look it up and see if it's worth picking up just one bookend. A little onyx trinket jar for $4.99. A little bit of chipping on the lid. I think I will leave that one. You got a tiny piece of fused glass. It is signed. Amless. It's really small. It's quite interesting looking though. Okay, I'll pick this up. $2.99 for that. Oh, right. I found the other bookend. Oh, they're very, very, very heavy. It's $4.99. Looks in nice condition. Tiny little chip right there. I know. I'm going to put them in my cart and look them up. It's a really nice little tin. $6.99 though. It's really pretty. I'm going to put this in my cart and look it up. It's a paperweight. $5.99. It's got a pretty rough bottom there. I'll leave that one. All right, I think, oh, $44.99. What is that? McCoy. I'm gonna head over to the hard goods now. I'm over in their candle holder and candle section. There's a soapstone piece, $3.99. Trinket box. All right, I had to skip over to the glassware because the other sections are pretty busy, so I will backtrack. I wonder if this is glowy glass. Uranium glass, $1.99. Of course, I don't have my black light with me. It doesn't feel like really old glass, but it looks like it would glow. So for $1.99, I'll take a chance. All right, I'm over in their kitchen storage. Here's this big ceramic apple. Looks like it was possibly a soup tureen. It's got a little indent there. They want $8.99 for it. Music's pretty loud. Hopefully I can not have to do a voiceover. Those are modern. This is a really nice, very old set. Unfortunately, this lid is cracked. Otherwise, I would pick that up for sure. This is cute with the little daisy watering cans. $3.99. Looks like likely made in China, a more modern set. Here's some Alaska Eagle souvenir shakers. That's a really cute little bee or honey jar. It's quite tiny. It's only $1.99. No maker's mark on it. It's pretty tiny though. That's pretty cute. I think we'll grab it. It's only $1.99. The music is just rocking in here today, so I'm gonna have to kind of continuously talk, so I talk over the music. Oh, that's pretty with the bird on it. Well, I didn't find anything in the linens. There really wasn't anything to show, so I'm over in the purses now. $23.49. I doubt that is authentic. Don't think that's an authentic Louis Vuitton. I really don't know how to tell. Some Michael Kors, $9.49. It's lots of wear on it though. It's kind of an interesting looking purse. It's like lucite. $11.49 for it. I don't know if that's real fur or not. Feels like it. Another Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I don't know enough about those purses to know whether or not they are authentic or not, so I don't even bother with them. Tuscan's collection. Well, not too much in the purses that I can see.
So why not work for it? We have all kinds
That's a Fossil. $9.49.
That'll come in handy, right? Flexible schedules, where you can branch. Yep, we've got all of that.
Looks like it's in pretty good condition.
Culture and a company that cares about.
Looks like it's definitely a vintage Fossil, but it's pretty dirty on the inside.
Every year. Learn more at careers.valuevillage.ca.
So I'm going to put these back. I looked them up. There is a lot listed on Etsy. eBay prices were really not that high. So for their size, how much it's going to cost to ship them, and the little bit of chipping that I see and flaws, I think I'm going to leave them behind. Here on my table is everything that I got from Value Village. Very small haul. And I'm going to call this haul a haul of lessons because there is a few lessons that I learned from this haul. The first lesson I learned was remember to bring your black light when you go thrift store shopping so that you can determine whether or not a piece of glass is actually a uranium glass and will glow, or if it is not. So this piece, I wasn't really sure if it would glow. I didn't have my black light with me. It's very bright green, so I thought, you know, there's a possibility that it might glow. It's only $1.99, so I picked it up. And it, in fact, does not glow at all. It actually is really quite bright with a regular flashlight, but not with the UV light. There is no glow to it whatsoever. So, and like I said in the video, it didn't feel like a really old piece of glass to me. It felt more modern, and it feels more modern. But I was willing to take the chance for just $1.99. So not a huge cost to learn a lesson, but this piece does not glow. So it's not a piece that I will list in my Etsy shop. I don't see a whole lot of resale value in it, so I'm probably just going to redonate it. This piece, a beautiful piece of pottery, it has got quite a lot of weight to it. It's got a beautiful floral design on it, kind of a raised design. It is marked. I could not find any other pieces like it online. And I think the signature is BAS. That's what it looks like to me. But when I was inspecting it further, once I got home, I noticed there is some missing paint here. So it's not an item that I'm going to resell because it has a lot of weight. So I wouldn't be able to put a very high value on it because of the chip, and the cost of shipping would be higher. So it would be a really long tail item in my shop. So I'm not going to list it. I will bring it to the next flea market that we go to, and maybe I can sell it there for, maybe $5 or $8 and get some of my money back and make a little bit of profit. I only paid $2.49 for it. So not a huge loss, but another lesson learned to look items over a lot closer before purchasing. So those were my 2 lessons from this thrift haul. This piece is a beautiful piece of glass, and it is signed by the artist Arliss, who I have discovered is a local artist, and they make a lot of really interesting glass pieces. And I paid $2.99 for it. The pieces that I saw online, pieces that were about 7 by 7, were listed for around $18. And this is quite a bit smaller. So I paid $3. Not a lot of resale value on this piece. So I'm probably just going to hold on to it, or I might bring it to the flea market and maybe put it for $5 or something, $5 or $6, and see what happens. It's really quite unique. I love the iridescent gold on it. It's a pretty piece of glass. So not something that I'm going to put in my Etsy shop. So those 3 items are not going to really make me much profit, if any. And this tin was $6.99, a little more than I like to spend on a tin, but it's in really, really nice condition. Really nice condition with although it does have a little bit of what looks like possibly crayon on it, and it does come off. I can just take my finger and rub it off. So I should be able to get that off, hopefully without, it's like a crayon. Hopefully without damaging the tin. And once again, I did not see that when I purchased it. But it does rub off, so I should be able to clean it up. And if I can clean it up, I will list it in my Etsy shop for around $25 to $28. And it's made in England. I'll see if I can get the top off here. The inside is really nice and clean. Really nice condition. Not a whole lot of rust at all. Just very minimal around the edges. And it was made in England. So I should be able to get it clean. I should be able to get a little bit of profit out of this haul. But if not, my total was only $13.81. So I'm not going to lose a whole lot of money on this haul, but definitely learned some lessons. So thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.